There you go, stream. I'm back already. We went up 7 spots after last week. There's so many upsets. Oh, nah, I didn't mean to go to team schedule. Trying to go to scores and schedule. Let's see all the scores from last weekend conference. Cincinnati upset Baylor last week. Oklahoma State got upset by Kansas State by a point. And then West Virginia upset Colorado. All the teams that were undefeated but me in conference play lost last week, so that's good. We're only one without a loss in conference. Let's keep it up. Let's just go undefeated in conference. That'd be great. They're recruiting this week, so that'll stream real quick. Liking some of the leads we have. We might take the lead on over USC after this week. That'd be nice. That one's close. I'm worried Colorado might jump me there. But we did get this Will to commit. It was a 4 stars, so that's nice. I didn't scout him at all, so I don't know what he is. But still, he's a 4 star, so we'll take it. Probably gonna have this 4-star wide receiver Jim after this week committed. Got some guys visiting this week and next week too. Look at Cincinnati now. Nice. Who are you playing again? Oklahoma. Cincinnati to beat Utah, to beat SCS. They had a bye. They beat Houston. They lost by 1 point to Oklahoma State. They beat the crap out of Army, and they just beat Baylor, who was number 7. Fell to 4. I mean, fell 11. Baylor only fell 4 spots. Interesting. Hell yeah. Good. It's called roughing the passer on Boise State. They call it targeting and roughing the passer on Boise again, and now our coach is losing his shit. Because they keep fucking us. They took a pick 6 away from us. They're calling roughing the passer on us twice now. They're going to overlook another They have to look at another targeting call. That's crazy. Okay, now I'm just going to look at Cincinnati's roster. See the best players are. Let's assume they have a good quarterback. I'm surprised they're not ranked. I gotta be on the edge of being ranked. Of course, not as high as they thought, but he's still a dual threat. He's only a sophomore. Really good junior wide receiver there. Secondary is not strong. They got weak, strong safety, just like Houston did. I want to wear the all red more often. That's what we're doing. We're gonna wear them again this game. Second time in 3 home games, but I don't give a fuck. I really like them. Cincinnati also has black, so how the hell is that a different alternate? There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, AJ Brown was 27.9 points now.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Cincinnati's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. And offense...
Turning it on! They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Cook. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield.
Dude, 4 2 out of
Touchdown, Bearcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Into a different party or something.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll pull it down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, all kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking for room. It's Buck. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Here's the give off the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback extends the play. Fires on the move. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just kicking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Got his man downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Peace. Inside the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. And the Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peace. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Throws trying to slam in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Grabbed over the middle. It's John. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touchdown, Red Raiders! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. They're trailing by just 4 to USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Extending the play. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. He's loose. He's at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Complete on the comeback. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to take a shot on second and short. Looking for his man. Finds his man. It's Buck. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. It'll be a draw. Got room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the 1st through the air.
That's a
That
pick!
ball is
That might be a
intercepted at the goal line.
pick, too, dude.
Pass to 50. The 30. He's at the 10.
Let's
And
go.
he's going to run it all the way back.
go.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35 to 10. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
And the Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
He's not throwing the ball.
Good gain
I'm
on
only
the
picked
return
off
of
because
this
dude, half my picks this season are because I get hit when I throw the fucking ball. Look how wide open my guy is. I'm trying to throw the ball to, but I don't get time. Look at this. It's a fucking touchdown. My running back is wide open. That's who I'm throwing it. That's who I'm throwing the ball to. I get hit as I throw the ball, so the ball gets nowhere near there, and it's
Great place
picked.
to start for this
That interception
offense.
is 100% on the O-line.
Leaves
Now
it
he
with
lies
the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Man, the slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Bearcats! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by 11 to USC. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's John. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and turning it on.
Why did it switch to the hand,
The
dude?
defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Takes the grab on the left.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Pocket breaking down.
Oh my God, dude! They're getting back in the game because O-line won't fucking block!
He steps out of bounds,
scores, dude, but the fucking turnovers. I have more turnovers this year throwing the ball for interceptions because my fucking O-line keeps making me throw picks every game. That's 2 this game now.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Especially when they're moving the fucking ball. Now they have trying field position to make it fucking 2-score game.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion.
Bailed out by my O-line.
Able to get it to the
He
receiver
just ran the ball
right
good.
behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The backup's going in at the sack or what?
Rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pulls and fires complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Bearcats are marching down the field.
Oh, don't block me, dude.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that looks a little better soon.
I don't know if I can quote the great Reese Davis. That was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He'll toss it. Got the first down. Looking for more. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Unloads to the right. He's got him wide open.
Not only did we complete it, they were in the end zone.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the ground, it's Raymond. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to sling it on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Cook. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely well.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And the Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Finds a man on
Come
the left.
on, dude.
He'll be stopped just short of the
Seventeen,
end zone, but they'll have
You're
it
right
first
there.
and goal.
Can't let that get stupid,
And
man.
the Bearcats didn't start this drive with
Trying to
great field
bring up
position,
pressure.
but they have
Somehow
moved
get locked
methodically down
into
the
a
field.
fucking player.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bearcats in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody. But it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Here's the pressure. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead.
Still got the win. And we leveled up. Let's go. Something like the next XP go faster. They didn't even change nothing. Defensive back transfer more interested. We'll do that. And then we're gonna do D-line. Oh wait, we don't have enough points. Depends on his game, you guys can see. So should be able to advance it and play another game, and then I have a bye week, so we'll be getting off again after this game. There's a commit. 4-star wideout. I believe that's the one that's a 4-star. Other guys signing other places. Okay. Moved up 2 spots. We're number 12 now. We'll take it. Defensive player of the week. Nice. Now we play a 2-4 Arizona. 0-3 in conference. We're just playing Missouri. What the fuck did San Diego State not win the game in regulation? What happened? They had the punt. Alright. Look at scores from last week in the Big 12. So, TCU beat Oklahoma State. Nice. Baylor beat Arizona State. There was no surprise there. Kansas State beat Kansas in their rivalry game. They blew them out. UCF won out of conference against Western Kentucky. Okay. Also beat Cincinnati. Iowa State beat Arizona by 2. West Virginia won an out-of-conference game against Texas A&M, and then Colorado beat Utah in conference. This week in conference, we got UCF going to Kansas State, West Virginia going to BYU, Iowa State going to Utah, Arizona State going to Cincinnati, Arizona coming to us, Texas Tech, we're number 12. Kansas going to Oklahoma State, and then Houston going to number 10 Baylor. So everyone that's playing this week in conference is playing a conference game. Alright, oh yeah, we got a good lead there. We should get that quarterback then. Sure, he commits, the more comfortable I am. Locked out on a couple guys. Fine. There we go, we can schedule a thing. We'll do it during the bye. I don't think we're catching up on either one of those guys, so we're just gonna... Okay. There, just gonna keep the max points. It's not moving much for some reason. It's all good. Okay, he should commit after this week. Okay, I'm gonna change you up. Boise man missed the lines. It's not commercial at the moment. It's not going good right now either. We're still in second here. Okay. Ooh, it's really close, and they jumped me somehow. I don't really know how. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Make sure we get him. Let's go. We're in first there now. Good. Trying to make sure none of the deal breakers are like playing time or anything. I am gonna go on mute though because the Boise game. Back on, we have the ball. We brought in so many bump and runs. We're looking for a zone this time. Why not? It's another kind we can bring in. So I like to bring one corner in, you know. Just offer and do this. Okay. Boys, you got stopped again, man. Not good. Look at the Heisman watch. And Stone first with this quarterback. Okay. I guess we'll look at Arizona. Yeah, we're on our bye after this. Might be the last game we play of this dynasty today. Not sure though. Arizona beat New Mexico State, they beat Air Force, they lost to Nebraska, lost to Kansas, and then lost to Baylor, had a bye, and lost to Iowa State. They're 2-4 in the season, 0-3 in conference. Crater, not that fast though. Good running back there. Okay, couple good receivers, or decent receivers, so tight end. Good offensive guards. Good wheels. Or Sam's playing well. That's 71 across the board. Interesting. We're going all black. Alright. That's a new though.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Arizona will put it away to start this one. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will come out first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give from the gun. Finding an escape route. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now he's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Peace. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. To the ground with the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raider! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Arizona's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Peace. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The RPO, it's complete.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Powers forward. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Pass to Sticks still on his feet. There he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Off play action on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dances away to buy time. Finds a little space. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for a crease. It's Peace. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Red Raiders are on the move. Still looking on the move. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Get it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them. Turning it on! Hard running there. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Arizona right back to the line.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to the ground with the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Buys a little time. On the run deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Peace. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. On the move to his left. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. All alone as he catches it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. This offense is put on and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Tavad. Breaks into the open. And they're able to get him down. Arizona in a hurry. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pressure coming. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Tavad. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the ground. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here comes the heat. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen.
God, that's the worst thing that could have happened.
What a great break
Right
of
here
the
for
football.
being
Nice
fucking
job
greedy.
seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. So that will go into the stat book as the rare one-play drive for a field goal. On the move from inside is 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock.
The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tavad. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. On the move, he fires. It's complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to escape. Oh, he's got some space. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10. The give to the tailback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Got enough for the first. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And the Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the...
There he goes. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Raider! And the punishment has been extended. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
He slides that just inside the right upright.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He leaves it with his back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got a man. It's Wilkinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
Looking for a gap. It's Peace. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do is not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to
can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Arizona right back to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Caught in the backfield, it's John. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now on second and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Corners are going to bail. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. He's taking the deep shot. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Next game, that's going to be all for now. We get another victory. A blowout win over Arizona. We should do. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.